this level. But I think minor sequencer is always going to be a good investment. And again, so is summoning some poisoning friends. She can already cast Malison. I think at some point I'll just remove that and then replace that with minor sequencer. Or I'll just use one of the... No, I can't use one of the improved ones. So many spells, so few spell slots. Such is life.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
If it must be done.
So how much damage does it typically? Just 2, 3, 2, 2. So about 1d3 worth of damage.
All right then.
Enough for Enwaro to make a pass anyway. That's the important question here.
To the task at hand.
As for you, you have the ability, both the ability to regenerate and a natural 50% resistance to fire. Indeed. How much fire resistance do you... Oh, she's up to 75% now.
What is my task?
Okay. There's so much damage accrued at this point.
What do you want? If you wish.
So far, no traps.
Very well.
That's good. Regular shadows or... Yeah, shadow fiends.
On my honor. Yes?
Alright. Let's get to the smashing. How did she get luck? You stay back. Chain lightning isn't going to do much good at them. Actually.
Next time.
Okay. Good call.
What is my task?
Should probably set my potion.
Yeah.
Okay. More +1 two-handed swords. Lovely.
On my honor.
I am hidden.
Done.
We may proceed.
As you approach the letter-tiled floor, a voice intones, "Only the name of the Master shall keep thee from the power of darkness." Of darkness. Oh, I love that movie.
Yes?
Okay, so these two are still slowly recovering. Seriously, what is that on you? Oh, Master Thievery, that potion I drank, this one.
I am hidden. We may proceed.
As you ask.
Okay, maybe don't use spells while I'm not looking. So, Munator.
I am hidden. We may proceed.
You know what? I may need you up here too.
What would you ask?
Munator.
I am hidden. We may proceed.
It shall be.
Merciful beings of light, I offer you a simple exchange. Information on what you seek in exchange for my freedom. And why should I trust you? I was a minion of the Shade Lord. You seek to destroy him, do you not? I can help you do it if you only free me from this place. I have absolutely zero trust in you, but then again, I shall help you. Thank you. You shall not be disappointed. I shall ride within your shadow. Take me across the tiles, and I shall tell you what I know. Very well, let us cross. Rotunuma.
I am hidden. We may proceed.
Fool! Do you think I would let you live? I brought you over here because... Funny story about that.
To battle and victory! Consider it
Well,
done.
he was slightly tougher than a regular shadow.
All right then.
Wait. The shadow depicts a woman whose eyes blaze with light. She appears to be waiting for something to be placed in her arms.
I am hidden. We may proceed.
Dawn's light symbol. A holy symbol is a physical representation of a god's power. The symbol depicts a stylized sunrise. This piece seems to be 1/3 of a circle. If you find the other two pieces, you will have the complete symbol. So the morn ritual, I assume this is the noontide ritual. This needs to go to you. That will be important for later. This is not important for this mission at all. And let's see what that is. Ooh. Oh my, yes. And a sun gem, a new sling, a dusk ritual, and some bullets. Oh, happy day, oh, Kaluka day.
I am hidden. We may proceed.
And a lightstone symbol. Perfect. Ratoma. Let's see what we can get from this. Oh yes, I forgot I had one. The Tomb of Amonator. Blessed be the light of Amonator. The Temple of Amonator shines like a beacon of radiance in the hills of Umar. Amonator wards us from the shadows of evil. Pilgrims come from areas far off to be blessed by the beauty of Amonator. Amonator is endless and without equal, yet our God serves us well. In that he is constantly on vigil against shadows, the temple serves a further purpose toward this end. Amonator keeps the casters of shadows from walking on this land. Any and all who dare to taste the shadow magic should know that Amonator and his most holy servants will seek them out and cast them into chains within the temple. Lightstone, dawn's light, and sun rays are holy symbols. guides in any spiritual journey that a disciple of a Minotaur may embark upon. Blessed be the light of a Minotaur. Who has the rest of this? Do you have that piece? Of course you do. Sunstone Bullet +1. Arla's Dragonbane. None know better than the halflings the value of a well-placed stone when confronting a larger foe. This particular weapon was the property of a young woman named Arla Surestep, one of the few small folk that leave the hearth to seek adventure. Legend speaks of the diminutive Arla using the sling to place a well-sharpened pebble through the skull of a green dragon in mid-flight. Excuse me. Though the same tale in another tavern places the stone squarely in the creature's hindquarters for more humorous than lethal effect. It would seem that the halflings prefer entertainment over accuracy when it comes to their history. Despite being called Dragonbane, appears to be the name, not a description of its powers. Still, +3. As well as these Sunstone Bullets, 1d4 +2 fire damage. Protection from magical weapons is ludicrously good. 6th level spell.
I am hidden. We may proceed.
Blind no levels up. Wonderful. No proficiency points. I never bothered with hide and move silently because she doesn't backstab. She's already getting to the point where she's mastered all the important skills. Next level, both she and him gain another proficiency point. Or no, that's at 16th level. They're all a ways off. So the next ones will be these 3. Pretty much all of them. Oh, he leveled up! Cool. And he gains a 2nd level spell. Excellent. Oh, paladins are such good casters as well. They gain up to 4th level cleric spells. Very powerful. And even gets a lightsaber. But more draw upon holy might. It's very difficult to say no to. Sadly, they only get up to about a caster level of 9, I believe, so it's not going to be as good as the one that he can cast naturally, but still, that's still a +3 to his strength, dexterity, and constitution. I can't say no to that. So what is he? He is 11th level now. Just now casting 2nd level spells. And he will gain 3rd level spells at level 13. Just a little ways off. Not a problem.
What is my task?
So I have another sunstone.
I await your word.
But I'm not completing all these items. Missing something?
I am hidden.
I went and got that.
Proceed.
Got that. There's just this whole thing. Oh yeah, I actually need to go back there. Jotar should probably go by himself, if for no other reason than
I am
Something
hidden.
you need.
We may proceed.
I don't have any more fire resistance type spells. Oh, that's not good. I mean, we'll be fine. That's fine. That's all fine.
I am hidden. We may proceed. What is it?
Give him some recovery magic. Actually, no, you know what? He's fine.
shall be.
So he has all... Oh, no, she didn't give it to him. Is he within range? He is for some reason. She'll keep the sunstone. I might as well give that to him, too. So I think this will give him the third piece. Probably.
On my honor. Consider it done.
Okay, from here I can make it over there on my own. My only concern is ever going over that pool of heat, flame-related death. Whatever, I don't even care. Even with his lower level, he can destroy those. Okay, I haven't done this for a while, so I should do this now. Oh, I need to read the things. Whatever. Just stand there and stare at him until he dissolves into nothing. Okay. So. I, like the plebeian I am, getting some sheets of paper. I'll write down this whole mess. Oh, I need to get Thwania up here too. You know how to deal with traps and whatnot. You come up here.
Yes. Ah. Very well.
Mostly because I want to see if I can get that thing right there, but I think that one is in the way. All right. Okay. So, one ritual. 1, nothing. 2, hold the Holy Tome of Sun. And part 3, reflect as thou perceive the victory of light over the dark. No idea whatever 1 is. Number 2, recite. This is the best ritual. Oh no, that would be 3rd. Noontide. Naturally. Noon. So 1. Let thy voices sound the glorious songs of thy Lord. Voices are songs. Number 2, naturally, is missing, and I'm sure the 3rd one will be missing from the last one. Rejoice on the glory of the light as it reigns over the dark. You don't see it, but I definitely spelled rejoice wrong. Rejoice. Okay. Every time I play this game, I always think I'll be able to remember all of those, and I never, ever, never do. Dusk. So, 1. Recite. 2. Hold high your children so that they may longer see the sun before it slips beyond the realm. Children. And 3. The 3rd part is naturally torn away. Okay, I am as prepared as I possibly can be. So, I already saved, I'll do it again.
I will do my best.
Child of the Sun, shall you take the test of the holy ritual? You must prove your conviction before the Sun Lord shall offer up his symbol. I am prepared. It is well. Prove your faith and be blessed. It is dawn, O seeker of light. What is thy first duty? This is one of the missing ones. Reciting the tenets of the faith is done as the last one. The voices in the songs is the middle one. So I shall say a prayer to the light. What shall you do second in the ritual? Hold the holy tome up to the sun, might it bless. How shall the ritual end? I shall reflect on the glory of the light. So ends the morning ritual. Return when thy faith is ready to face the final tests. Child of the Sun, shall you take the test of the holy ritual? You must prove your conviction before the Sun Lord shall offer up his symbol. I am prepared. It is well. Prove your faith and be blessed. The sun is high, noon is upon us. How shall thee honor the Lord? The Lord. I shall lift my voice in joyful prayer. No. I shall sing a hymn of praise to Amonator. How shall you next welcome the zenith of the sun? Not the tome, not the children. So I shall raise my hands into the light. How shall the noontide ritual end? Rejoice in the glory of the light as it conquers the dark. Reflect. I shall mourn and weep. The sun is... Okay. I shall rejoice in the dominance of the light. So ends the noontide ritual. Return when thy faith is ready to face the final tests. Child of the Sun, shall you take the test of the holy ritual? You must prove your conviction before the Sun Lord shall offer up his symbol. I am as prepared as I can be. It is well. Prove your faith and be blessed. It is dusk, and as the darkness moves in, the evening ritual must be said to ward off evil. What is the first step? Recite. The shadows grow longer. What must be done second? Hold high the children, so they might see the sun. And how shall the evening ritual end? I shall mourn as I watch the sun give way to the onslaught of night. Literally the only one that makes any sense even without checking my notes. The evening ritual is completed. The tests have ended. Amonator in his glory offers thee his symbol. Use it and its brothers to form the symbol of Amonator. That is the ward required to open the door to the lair of the Dark One. It is complete. The three symbols connected to form the disc, the symbol of Amonator. I don't need any of these anymore, so those go directly into the garbage. I like how he can use his throwing weapons while using a shield. So... apparently I'm still not able to...
Just as I would have thought. This will be simple.
What was that? Is that just a regular shadow, whatever. Okay. Oh, come on.
time at all.
I see that there. I want it. It's not letting me. It's not even letting me. Is this a thing where I have to get it like right on the exact pixel? Okay. Alright, whatever. I don't want it now. It makes me physically ill, but I'll move on.
Very well. Yes?
So I still get these artifacts, which I didn't get in the original version. You'd think they'd be able to do a better job than that, especially after the great job they did with Baldur's Gate 1. But whatever. Is any of this anything? Should I even bother? Guess I'll find out later.
Tell me all about it.
Oh, you.
As you ask.
So, thanks to our Shadow Dragon Wardstone, our big dark friend down here shouldn't
Speak.
notice us.
It will be done.
Okay. I'm assuming he is incredibly evil, but that, yes. It's also a great way to test to see if he is immune to magic. And the answer to that is also yes. The more often I test this. So far it's somewhere between 75 and 50%, I imagine. It's probably 50% even.
It shall be.
So just a note, testing using Detect Evil is a great way to non-invasively test a creature for their resistance to magic. So maybe his is actually less than 50%. Okay, so how long does this one last? 1 hour. That should be enough. Do I have any...
My trap is set.
It certainly is.
My trap is set.
All right then.
Great, so that's all done. this one lasts turns per level, which at his level is effectively, I think, a few hours at least. I don't know how those relate to each other. I don't need the sword for anything.
What is my task?
What is that? That's 2 hours. I don't have any spells you necessarily need up. What I'd like to do is set up a bunch of these skull traps as well, but it's a bit difficult to judge the range of it. At least he's not immune to fire. Okay. But no matter how we slice it, this is not going to be easy combat. But we're definitely doing this. I'm not passing this guy up without killing him. So when does that last? 1 round per level. This is just 1 turn. Guess I'll use some time to heal him up a little bit. What the heck was that? Death spell, huh? Okay. That's fine. I didn't need him anyway. Okay. So, what level is he? He is 11th level. At 13th level, you can get a hammer that acts as a +3 weapon, which is definitively better than the kneecapper. That is 1 turn. That is also 1 turn. Okay. Well, this is slightly more than 1 turn, so I guess that's what we're doing.
On my honor.
I don't have anything now.
What?
Actually, maybe you should give this to her. Okay. So, this should... Wait, what? Okay, so 3 plus 14, that's 17 rounds, so that's a little bit more than... a little bit less than 2 turns. So I can actually just do this now.
I'm waiting.
Yes, indeed. I'll do that just because I can. He will... This is pretty much the end of his involvement, I think. Plus 1 round per level, which isn't much, considering I think her caster level is a 5 at this point. So there's not really a whole lot of use for her doing much of anything. Got their boosting spells up. Oh, she does have other options. Okay. Okay. We'll need to get into positions here pretty quick now.
Yes?
But I will have everyone do just one quick last spell. Except you will go down here. You go over here.
As you will.
You will come down here.
Very well.
Consider it
He,
done.
being the ultra smart person that he is, will come down here and confront him head on because he's a cavalier and that's what he does.
Yes?
She will come over here.
Certainly.
He will also confront him directly, but on the other side. Okay, this is as prepared as I can possibly be for this whole thing. So... there goes nothing.
Get on
He's
with
singing. It doesn't really do him a lot of good, I suppose, at this point, because he's singing all over here all by himself. So I guess I'll just have him be another caster. Actually, on that point, I'll also have... does she have Greater Malison? She should have Greater Malison. Or maybe I waited because I knew he would be able to have it. Okay. Summon some minute meteors. Okay. Here goes nothing. How amusing that you petty fleshlings would dare disturb the slumber of a shadow dragon. Are you daft? Blind? Whatever. I shall tear your bodies apart and feast on your innards while you whimper and cry for mercy. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 da-dum, bum, 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 bum. Doesn't really have anything to take advantage of his lord saves.
Yes. What is my task? My task? It is done.
Weapon is no use.
Right.
My weapon is no use.
Assistance with my wounds. No effect.
Oop. What did I do that for? Okay.
My weapon is of no use. My weapon is of no use. My weapon is of no use.
Okay, maybe,
My weapon
there
is
you
of
go.
no
No
use.
effect.
Attack has no effect.
My weapon has no effect.
Okay. So come on up and try to hit him in his stupid face. As for you... chain.
My weapon has no effect. Must be tended to.
Okay, back off.
My weapon has no effect.
And healer, heal thyself.
Has no effect. My weapon has no effect.
Okay, you back off. And... boy, okay.
Next time.
There's not gonna be a next time if you don't hit him! Who did the killing blow? Was it Ramonk? I think it was Ramonk. Well, he missed the first dragon killing, but we got the second. Woohoo! Oh, someone got level drained. Good dirt, people. This is what happens when you don't listen to the advice of people telling you not to do this.
I need rest if I am to fight.
Perfect. Alright, so our second set of dragon scales. Yeah. And a note. The Calm Fair Scroll. This yellowed sheet of parchment describes the process used by the ancient dwarven smith Silverblade to forge the original Hammer of Thunderbolts, as well as the means by which he intended to continue to shape the weapon into its ultimate form. By combining the Hammer of Thunderbolts, gauntlets of ogre power, a girdle of frost giant strength, and using the power of the hammer's true name, Crom Fair, the ultimate weapon of destruction could still be completed using this scroll. Glorious. I wonder if this can go in, I guess it can. I'll throw that protection thing directly into the garbage. Marla's journal. Might as well throw that out too. Oh boy.
Consider it done.
If you have any healing spells left there, friend. That looks like a hard no.
I am hidden. We may proceed.
What?
At least I have some of these.
On my honor.
I suppose she could loan one. So I don't really have the amount of time I suppose I need to. That should be good enough. Probably also go on still hasted as well. You're so awesome. Excellent. Oh, a good second level spell. Barkskin isn't really good with her low caster level. Find traps would be useful for her acting as a scout. Resist fire and cold has been ridiculously useful. Excuse me. You know what, actually, no. This will be useful a bit more often, I think.
Yes? I will
Well,
do
I
my
should
best.
say before death forces me to relive that whole scenario. So, still need another. Suppose that's good enough.
What is my task?
Everyone is still protected from their courage. It's too bad he can't upgrade those in order to get mass protection from evil or some such. Can do a little bit more.
We may proceed.
Naturally, I go to buffer and she just decides to hide out. Fine, I'll heal myself. Or rather, aid myself. This is 6 rounds. Give this to you because last thing I need is for you to get level drained to death. This also acts as a +1 weapon, but I think it does more damage than his mace.
I am hidden.
Yes.
In we go. At least here I can use my thing.
What is it?
On my honor.
Okay then.
Yes.
Oh, would it be a good thing to throw out? Sure, why not?
These are I sense fresh souls. Who intrudes upon me? More unlucky adventurers come to swell the ranks of my dark army.
Far from it, fiend. I am the light that shall dispel your darkness and other stereotypically paladin things.
Bravado, of course. Your kind grows tiresome and predictable, yet you may be of some use to me.
Nope.
Oh, but you shall, mortal. This body that I inhabit grows tired. You shall make an excellent replacement. Come, my shades, open the portal. This brash fool has some strain.
Well, if you'd feed the body, you know, they require food and everything, you might live a bit longer. Then again, I guess it is a corpse. Feh.
I would scream of refusal.
And he's already dead. This is going well. Oh, this goes well. Not nearly as much as I was hoping.
Rest if I am to fight.
I am hidden. They proceed.
And another level up. This has been a good day.
You are welcome in my sight.
Freedom from this domination. Thank you. Oh. Oh, and my cleric leveled up. But, oh.
Very well.
Actually, I'll let Moro deal with it.
Just name what you want.
Oh, I am so sorry. Cloak of the Stars creates 6 plus 5 darts once per day. I think that is an ideal item for you. I guess I'll give this one to you. It'll at least protect you a little bit better against missiles than it already does. And this gives her weapons that she uses, and those plus 5 darts are incredibly useful.
I am hidden. We may proceed.
Work your magic. How'd I make 6? It says it makes 5. Oh well. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth, I guess.
I must rest soon. I am weak when I am tired.
Dark mail plus 3. Fire resistance plus 20%. Super. And Dust Blade plus 2. Okay. Not bad, not bad at all. If I'm not careful, she will very heavily favor that weapon, though. Yeah, I know. Can't wait till I find some armor that lets him, Naturally, it's dark in this whole area again, but that's where the usefulness of this particular spell comes in. Oh, actually didn't do what I thought it would. Fair enough. I thought it was the one that dispelled all of the fog of war, but instead it just opens up that one area, which is still useful, but not quite as useful as I thought it would be. But anyway, everyone needs 1.2 million, so he is ready to level up. Gains a bunch of extra spells all the way up to 6th level. And he can finally wield the flail. Finally. Still not nearly as good as his sling, but I hardly care about that. That is a very good flail. What else? Oh, yes, I need to have him prepare spells. So I think he's gotten all the unique ones that I can prepare. That doesn't, because Jotar has this one. Prepare these. I suppose an extra protection from evil couldn't hurt. That certainly lasts longer. Oh well. So a Barkskin Chant, draw upon Holy Might, find traps. He doesn't have Flame Blade prepared. Whole person doesn't particularly need no alignment. Probably end up preparing it at some point in time. Actually, instead of find traps, I'll use slow poison. See, now I don't even particularly need Spiritual Hammer because I now have the Flail of Ages. And I always need this level of spells. See, this one is useful. This one is especially useful. There's just a lot of good spells here. So, but I'm going to go with Zone of Sweet Air. Because a lot of mages love those fog spells, and that just instantly removes them. So, okay, we did have another one. And this one is useful against undead creatures. So is Bears. And Bolt of Glory is also particularly useful. But Bears, yes please. Stephen Colbert assures me that they are indeed fearsome creatures. Villain's Journal, a new one. This journal was found on the body of the shadow-slain warrior that you stumbled upon near the entrance to the dark woods. The last entry is of particular interest. Nothing is as I imagined as it would be. I expected to become a hero when I joined Mazzy Fenton's party. I expected that we would slay monsters with ease and bask in the glory of victory as they do in the old tales, but it is not as it seems. I did not expect the drudgery of the march, the casual horror of the slaughter, the smell of death everywhere. I swear I can taste it. We've killed so many shadows and black wolves that my brain has become numb as my arm. I am covered in ichor, but have not the energy to even clean myself. If not for Mazzy, I think I would be mad. She is a constant source of strength and always reminds us of the innocents that these beasts have killed, of the horror that we must take upon ourselves to save the people who have no defense. Mazzy is the hero here, not I. The battle has only just begun. Today we arrived at the entrance of the ruined temple. It was crawling with shadows. Were it not for Mazzy's quick thinking, we would surely be dead. There would be far too many to fight, but Mazzy used the stained glass of the ruins to reflect what light we had, illuminating the entrance and sending the shades to their doom. While the stained glass caught the light, we were able to find a pocket of safety. Any shadows that came within were destroyed by the light. Tomorrow we will attempt to enter the temple in the darkness. I have never felt such dread. I try to be as brave as Mazzy, but cannot. I feel the horrible, inescapable urge to run, and when the battle is joined, I can only hope that I will not. But sadly, it has come to an end. Alright, I was hoping for
We may proceed.
some kind of... Where do we get out of here?
Done.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
As you ask.
The Drangos. That is 2 dragons now that are dead. At some point in time, I'll need to come across Cromwell.
It shall be.
Since I have the money, I can also afford the license to cast spells within the city, so that's going to be my next task.
If I am to fight.
Oh, that, and I still have to deal with that here. Oh, I don't know what to do with him. Oh, did I forget to pick something up?
Consider it done.
Yes, I did,
I
apparently.
am hidden. We may proceed.
I await your word.
Still have spells to spare, too. Oh, probably won't need it, but for good measure.
It shall be.
Oh, I should also see if there's anything down here. Oh, and I bet I didn't check that tomb, too. Is this unlockable?
I am hidden. We may proceed.
Yes.
Why isn't it, though? We killed the Shade Lord.
Yes? Consider it done.
Well, let's just go up here. Except I'm going to have you make a detour over,
Of course.
over here. Fairly certain I forgot to loot this spot right here.
I am hidden. We may proceed.
I did. And apparently I already have that spell.
I will do my best.
I am hidden. We may proceed. I am hidden. We may proceed.
Light in this area is normal sunlight
Yes.
now. So I guess that fountain is regular water. Oh, the wildlife. Okay, you can stop now, bear.